olundizela emsamo walo. Vulekani iminyango emibili yelanga nobusuku. Vulelani abakhaphi bendodana kaMvelinqangi abalandela ngemuva kwakhe. Nkosazana. Heru. Ndodana yalo othulile. Nkosana yendlunkulu. Wena unqoba ubumnyama nenhlupheko. Wena uvela ezinzulwini zomhlaba. Iya endumbeni yakho. Bekisa ikhanda lakho elinezinsiba enyakatho. Lapho ubumnyama bulinde khona. Linde ukuvela kwakho okuhle. Amadlozi emazweni amabili. Abuka impumalanga. Ukubona isiqu sakho esinamaphiko. Wonke amadoda nabesifazane balinde ukuza kwakho. Izithunzi nabaphilayo bayakudumisa. Jehud. Heru. Wena ukhozi othandekayo. Oluqhamuka ezinzulwini zomhlaba. Nkosi yesikhukhula. Ngenze ngiphile. Umoya waseningizimu. uJehudi ngumoya wasenyakatho. Wena umdala kunabo bonke. Iza etepe endlini yakho ingcwele. Wena umncane kunabo bonke. Iza epe esa. Lapho wazalelwa khona. Jehudi. Heru. Nazi ithakazelo zakhe. Heru ndodana kaBhasteti. Heru wezulu laseningizimu. Heru mhlanganisi wamazwe amabili. Heru nkosi yeminqamlezo emibili. Heru oligolide wanqoba uSethi. Heru ndodana kaNomkhubulwane. Heru wamehlo amabili inyanga nelanga. Heru ntandokazi kaHetheru. Heru othulile. Ngane ebusisekile. Heru omkhulu. Dlalifa kaShu. Heru ndodana kaMvelinqangi uRa. Heru olukhosi. Heru nkosi yezulu. Jehudi. Ashu. Jehudi. Ashu. Tefnud. Anud. Agep. Aasa. Aoset. Aset. Aneptet. Anbu. Sahmed. Amsham. Alifat. Heru. You are
You Magazine Royals, welcome to 897 Yellow Street, also known as the Great Empire of Kemet Bonabakutu Baseke. My name is Asilo Zolianda Shamwani. I'll be giving you the topic for today. Today's topic is giving gratitude to Heru. Today we thank Heru for all the wisdom, bravery to confront injustice. Heru, may you forever guide us to a future we as Black nation deserve. Heru. Heru. Heru.
Heru Shemsu. During this time, dreams come true. Spiritually, mentally, physically, get a clue. Heru is symbolized as a falcon. Don't be taken away by the distraction. Let us all give some gratitude to Heru and change our acting and attitude towards ascending. Never forget to keep rising. Heru. 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 Tolozani, we give you a very warm welcome. The royals here, Koskotleni, and visitors, please do feel at home, feel comfortable, feel safe. This is your home. And the people watching from home, we acknowledge you and we appreciate your support and thank you for your presence. We gather here every Sunday at 897 Piela Street, Orlando East at 11:30, for Umpahlo at 12 o'clock. We also get here to listen to Mkulu's lectures and to unlearn what we have been taught by the Western people. We are currently in the last Sunday of the season of Heru. 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 Nkosana. 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 Nkosazana. 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 Khosana. 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 Khosikhana. 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 Heru, the season is end. This is the last Sunday of the season of Heru, but is ending on Wednesday, the 22nd. Heru symbolizes leadership. Right eye represents the sun, morning star, and it represents power. And the left eye representing the moon also represents healing. The things that align us with the season of Heru, Inyanga Kwedi is January, Ije Letapa, stone is obsidian, Umbala, Mala, color is yellow, Intimbi, Tipi, metal is gold, Impepo is temple incense, Amaka is sandalwood, Isihlahla is olive, Izilwane di phologolo, animals is falcon, inyosi, and phoenix. This is the African Royal Calendar, the book Mkhulu reads from Menitas Umpahlo. Please do get yourself a copy only for 200 rands. To find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go on Twitter and Instagram at GEK_movement, on Facebook at GEK Movement, and the private Facebook group is Bonabakutu Basekemu, on YouTube at Great Empire of Kemet. We also have the Kemet chat. You can download it by going on the website at www.gekmovement.org. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and ask questions, and don't skip ads. We are available on Apple and Spotify podcast at Great Empire of Kemet. At our markets today, we have the Mahlori herbal products brought to you by Ukok Mangome Zulu from the Kingdom of Nut. We have the Mahlori cancer bush. It cures headaches, asthma, arthritis, gout, and allergies. We have the 50 grams for 100 rands and 25 grams for 50 rands. We also have the Mahlori rub. You can rub on back pain, knee pain, swollen feet, and etc. We 125 milliliters for 100 rands and 125 milliliters for 100 rands, 30 milliliters for 30 rands. We also have the Mashori Reshi, 18 grams for 150 rands, 9 grams for 75 rands. We also have the Truth Seekers brought to you by Ukehla Thabo from the Kingdom of Jehuti. An ankh can be used as a mirror to the other side and can serve as a channel of communication to the divine. We also have ankhs and things brought to you by Indlovukazi Mkhethwa from the season of Asa. The ankhs and things sells handbands, accessories, candles, and herbal products. And then we also have Booksmen, they search, find, deliver, brought to you by Indlovukazi Kiya from the Kingdom of Geb. This is one of the books they got, Abantu Abamnyama Lapha Bavela Ngakhona, by Magema Mfuze, by Booksmen. Get yourself a sweet read to keep you entertained during your lunch break. On Wednesdays, we also have the homemade biscuits brought to you by Ukehla Thokozani from the Kingdom of Segment. On Wednesdays, we give platform to Black-owned businesses to market their products for free. For that, you email your business profile to info@gekmovement.org. Every Wednesday, we discuss topics on the African Royal Calendar on Twitter Spaces. If you do come across the post, please do retweet for awareness. We are also having a Kemet University of Truth. The GEK is working on fulfilling a long-standing wish of Ubab Credo Mutwa of establishing a University of Truth to reveal the greatness of Africa. Africans can now have an institution where they can learn about their past and develop their talents. It will be launching soon, and for more information, go on the socials. Our website for those of us who want to donate or help with the programs of the Black Unity and the Black Economy, or just to say thank you to Nkulu for the great work he's doing, or the movement, please click on the link. We would appreciate donations in all forms, even your talents. Renalili Kamba Moskoveni for the people who want to donate in order for us to have lunch every Sunday and the running of the GEK movement. There will be extra classes after the lecture. If you are interested, you may stay behind and join the class. This is the class on the sacred magic of ancient Egypt, starting from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then on the 25th of February, we'll be having a trip to Mbolekwa Hall in Atteridgeville, Tshwane, from 11 o'clock to 6 p.m. This is when we'll be introducing the season of Geb. So if you want more information, you can see Indlovukazi Lerato from the Kingdom of Geb. And then we are inviting you to support the GEK movement on the 11th of March from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is when we'll be this is when we're taking the market you see there by the corner. We're taking it to Orlando West, Soweto, 7261 Vilekazi Street. So we are outreaching the GEK movement. We are taking the products from here and taking them to the people. Go Orlando West. This is when we'll be selling ankhs, jewelry, bags, candles, books, etc. And then the address is 7261 Vilekazi Street, Orlando West, Soweto. If you have a service or good that you want to sell or give out in the community, you may get in touch with the season of Neptet. So this is the first project that the Kingdom of Neptet is working on. If you remember last season, the first week of the season, the people from the season of Neptet came in front and said that they are the connectors of the economy. So this is their first project, and if you want to get in touch with them, go to the Kingdom of Neptet. Heru. 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 Ankosana.
Ankosana.
Ankosazana.
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 Akhosana.
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 Akhosikhaya.
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 Zini zinyoka zibelendleleni bazothina abantu. Zini zinyoka zibelendleleni bazothina abantu. Zini zinyoka zibelendleleni bazothina abantu. Zini zinyoka zibelendleleni bazothina abantu.
Oh,
Umlekelele malume ngiyacela.
Ndobukaz. Ndobukaz. Angwedi. Antu. Ama at. Aneptet. Heteru. Anumzam. Anumtutu. Azinzis. Avusamazu. Aloli. Aimotep. Thokozani siqale nje ngokwamukela abantu abasha. Kuthiwa siukukhanya kweAfrika. Lento esiyenzayo asumdlalo. Besikhuluma izolo leNdlovukazi sithi lento singayithathi kancane yokuthi senza lo msebenzi esiwenzayo ngoba it has to do with the future yomuntu omnyama. Ngaphandle kwenu kumnyama ebantwini abamnyama ngoba akukho ukukhanya. Imajority yethu we are trying to find blackness, we are trying to integrate into the system. Manje ke sibonga uHeru. Heru. Ankosazana. Ilapho mabele. uHeru namhlanje siyavala, is the last Sunday njengoba inkosazana ishilo. Kepha uHeru officially ends on Wednesday. Manje sithe lingadluli lethuba ukuthi all of us need to reflect ukuthi how were we affected by the season kaHeru. This is a norm la esigodlweni ukuthi si-testify, because you can't then depend on secondary information. La esigodlweni sidila ngokuthi you must experience it, then you testify. If kukubi kepha if kuhambe kahle. Sibonga nje imfundiso yakhe uHeru ukuthi ngesikhathi sakhe there are always challenges, and those challenges are not personal. Don't look at them as being personal. Kukhona izinto that automatically or naturally you will go through to test your resolve. Ukuthi maybe remember ukuthi amadlozi kade deala nama hybrid. Ever since we colonized, amadlozi ethu adwila nama hybrids. So therefore it means ukuthi amadlozi ethu have been imprisoned for all that long. So ingakho mebebona nina nime ngalendlela, especially ingane, kuyabajabulisa lokho kakhulu, because babona ifuture, babona nabo liberation from the confinement which is caused by our consciousness. Consciousness yethu, if it's not aligned with nature, therefore we are misaligned. So isifundo ke kuHeru ukuthi for anything umuntu ayidingayo ayifisayo, for it to manifest, you need to vibrate intentionally at a very high frequency. You can never achieve anything when you stay in that low vibrational frequency. Yingakho ke sifunda ke kuHeru ukuthi thina we don't run away from each challenge. I confront head on. As much as we are confronting the system that is enslaving us. Perpetually. Siyayiconfronta head on. Silungisela ingane zethu. We might not see the benefits zalento siyenzayo, kepha ingane zethu zizohamba kalula. Kube yizo futhi who guarantees the liberation of our ancestors. Ngoba umoya is imprisoned by our bodies. If our body's consciousness is twisted, therefore, they are in prison. So ingakho bajabula yikho lento le esiyenzayo it touches at the very core yomuntu omnyama ukuthi thina we are who we are. That is why ukuthi siletha the consciousness, because the only thing that deals with ubumnyama is the light. Light that you receive when you know ukuthi Einstein ubeyingane. Einstein learned a lot from Imhotep, Amunhotep, Queen Zinga, Ulentuza, Nefertiti, Hatshepsut. So those are great leaders of the continent. Yibo abantu that we call with pride, because those are the people who followed Umoya. To say Umoya is saying there is an inclusion of Westerners with their Western thought. Therefore, I need to resist. Not to Guti, you must just give in. Just like that. Like, so many things, that have been happening on the continent, whereby buswa abantu who are still hybrids. There can never be a brighter future for Lengani as long as Tina maintain that status of being hybrids. You can never be a Africa then Ubese West at the same time. You've got to choose. You've got to choose which wena umepi. What is your stand? In that way, you are then contributing towards the achievement. The achievement esiyibona ngokuthi uHeru is a unifier. Ilanga is that central point which unifies yonke into. And uHeru represents, ilanga la emhlabeni. Kuthiwa he's a unified field. Mrs. Pumusha. Mina ukuthi ulo moya ohlanganisa yonke imimoya. Yonke imimoya on earth ikhothama uHeru. Therefore you need to understand the character kaHeru. Ukuthi uHeru unginikezani, what lessons am I learning? I must stop being a coward. That's the first thing. I must always stand up against injustice. Even though who said to Malume Heru was very powerful, but uHeru wamnqoba wamdefeater. So ayikho challenge that can face us engeke siyinqobe, as long as we stand as a collective. Because as a collective we are more powerful. Lemimoya, when it goes back and unifies, because in confusion, remember, as above, so is below. So what you see manifesting on earth, it's happening above. So lempi yomoya asiyimpi yasemhlabeni phela. Kukhona amadlozi avukile ame ngenyawo. Athi ngeke, it can never continue. It can never continue. So therefore, bangene kithi, all of us. And basazovuka kwabanye abantu abamnyama abasalele. And the into that they want ukuthi just be loyal to the cause yomuntu omnyama. Ungayinkasheli lento. Ngena kuyo 300%, you will see the benefit yourself. And EGK is fundisani alignment. You align, you are healed. Uloko uthi uyaloywa, uloko blame abantu and everything else. Inkinga yakho misalignment. That is why you will never progress. Because what is inside and what is outside, there's no harmony. Hey, there's never harmony there. That is why you will go through so many difficulties. Ungasazi ukuthi manje what am I supposed to do? Ugibele wemalawi ufuna inyanga strong. That won't help. Because inkinga umoya wako is crying for full expression. When are you supposed to be painting and motivating us, showing us those symbols that connect us nezulu? When are you busy esibhedlela? Inkinga iqala lapho. Usesibhedlela, why? Because it's an opportunity for you to make money and feed your family. But in a party, you are dying. It's a slow death. Because njengoba ulapha esibhedlela, sibona ngezenzo zakho ukuthi you are not in alignment with the core of your being. Uhlala ukwatile endaweni ukuthi ngabe uthulile uzothini. Why? Because it's not your thing. So the only way black people can heal themselves is to align with umoya. Umoya kamveli nqangi nonomkhu. Finish. That's all you need to do. All your problems are solved. You can live anywhere in the world as long as you found your purpose. That is how the black family would actually heal. By just disregarding everything they've had. Ukuthi bayimfene. They are dead. You are not dead. You have divineness. La ngaphakathi kuwena. Asukungqola lokho. Those people that have less of that, it's going to be a problem. These are the people who are pushing us to close all our coal producing, resources. Why? Because they have destroyed the ozone layer. When you destroy the ozone layer, it means ilanga lizoshaya direct. You are opening that hole. Who will survive that? It's us. Hey, it's black people. That is why they are up in arms to come and tell Africa and everybody stop using coal. Who started the industrial revolution?
No.
How many violations they've done to hurt nature? So coming back. Whatever they destroyed because of their greed is coming to haunt them. Because makuvulega, that layer in the ozone, ilanga just comes. It means ukuthi that protective layer is no longer there. Yikho ngithi asiphahleli bazozambela. Nature ibhekene nabo. Manje, that's why when we talk about coming out, phuma kubo, don't fight for integration. Uzoshona nabo labantu. Kulokhu sondelele nabo. It's about time, Tina, as African people, to develop ourselves. We have all the minerals in the world There's nothing that we need as African people. Angisakhulumi ngama-minerals on the ground. I'm talking about also about intelligence. We have the intelligence of the universe. Because when you align with the universe, isambulelo siyehla. That divine inspiration comes all the time. So manje ngeke basithinde. We shouldn't be fighting for our as a foundation that will never break down. You can't then be promoting izinto materialism to a wounded people. We are wounded as African people. Now, instead of healing us properly, usinikeza this ubukhazi. I know, ubukhazi nabo. It means more ngahamba ngalendlela. Now you will enjoy the ubukhazi. At what expense? At what expense? Each decision that I make as a politician affects not only generation manje, but generation into the future. When you decide to go to high, we must give them a sunset clause. What were you thinking? Where was sanity like? Because the struggle was about the land. The first thing that should have come back is the land. Kuthiwa okay umhlaba wethu ubuyile. Ishonile ukuthi nifuna ukwenza. And we force them ukuthi if you want to continue being here, you are forced to adopt one African culture. If ule eLimpopo kunamapedi ngena lapho kuleyo nkosi. You adopt the culture yamapedi and then you learn the Pedi language. Ngeke sizothi si 200 here. Then beseke siya compromise for umuntu oyodwa. Ijalo makhe. So what I'm trying to emphasize ukuthi i-challenge yethu is not going to be easy, but we will be able to flow easily if we flow with the natural flow of energy. Nothing will be difficult. Yes, sizovalega in terms of material things. I know. Okhokho ngeke besizwe. Mesisetendini. Asilindeni until we build something. That should never be an attitude. The attitude ukuthi we do with what we have. It doesn't matter what, but we start. That goes as well to our personal journeys. Lapha imarket yethu mele ikhule ngezinto that you produce. Just get in touch with the core of your being. Understand who you are at a spiritual level. Then you understand ukuthi mina, my purpose is this one. Hlala kuyo until you produce a service or a product. This is how we are going to build black economy. From us. The black economy can never wait for my billions that we rightfully deserve. They are not coming. Because it's like Bawa hijack and ufike New Canada. Awufike so wait. Somewhere lapha New Canada yanyamalala le man. So it means ukuthi ungalindi something that will never come. If une 100 rand, ufuna uqala something, do it. Buy one. Somebody buys. You go and buy 2 now or 3 because of the profits. Umoya, when you do that, assist you. Umoya yingakho kuthiwa the energy of Utah. The energy of conversion. It's the energy in motion. So therefore, you need to initiate. It doesn't matter what. Umoya uyakubona ukuthi ukuyo lento. then umoya comes and supports you. You can't be stagnant. Ulinde into engeke ize. We need to liberate ourselves so that we are no longer able ukuthi silokho sibanjwe ngesibhamu la emakhanda. If you're making noise, I'm not going to employ you. Ushabelu. Angithi we depend on them for jobs. Hey, bazosho njalo one day. And they are already doing it because they are closing firms. They are closing firms. If they are not closing, baqasha abantu bangaphandle. Deliberately. That we experienced at Bateville the last time say Bateville. Sifika lapha at a farm. Kuqashwa abantu bangaphandle bonke. It's a deliberate thing to sabotage umuntu omnyama. So that we are never at peace. Now you should start looking at your brothers from the other side, the other border, as an enemy. Kanti niqhathwa yilo mlungu. Umlungu ulwa nawe umuntu omnyama eSouth Africa. It's not your brother from Zambia or from anywhere else. Yilo mlungu oqasha labantu instead of you. Then they say ukuthi wena umuntu omnyama uyavilapha. That's what they say. They don't want to hire you because you are lazy. There's no such thing. Siyasebenza thina singabantu abamnyama kepha you can never take advantage of us. Kade saba conscious. You can't pay me i-500 for umsebenzi that is supposed to give me 2,000. Then bese ngiyavuma. So that is why they want to abuse people. So it's about time, ukuthi sizikhulule from all the dependency. Free yourself from independence. Some of the things you really don't need money. You really don't need money. You just need to come up with an idea. Somebody else ohleli naye eduze kwakho. Uthi okay fine mina I have the money. Can I then put in something there? We are mover. You're not waiting for anything. Hey, kahle sonke. A lot of people will say ukuthi no, we are idealists. Yebo kunjalo. Sibona i-future ene harmony. Going back to that principle kama-art where everybody is aligned. And it's not difficult. And that alignment will be achieved as long as we stick to the calendar. Imagine the future of African people. Lengane lezi zila. Seziphila ngokuthi wonke umuntu uyazazi. This is my calling, this is my purpose. I am working towards developing myself instead of being envious of the progress of other people. That is the future Africa we want. So that ungalala nje ubeki gold la ngaphandle. Nobody will touch it. Because they are all doing their own things. They don't care about that. Manjege, it's not going to come easy. It needs an effort from us. Njengamanje effort esinayo, esifakayo, which is, admired by amadlozi. Yile nto esiyenza la every Sunday. For showing up. You are not showing up for yourself only, but you are showing up for your ancestors as well. Hey, uzwile uyenza. Hayi ukuthi uyizwe le nkulumo. Kepha hayi ngisadoubt. I'm still not sure. Inkinga leyo. Because that decision oyithatha wedwa affects all black people. Because if you were active in what you're supposed to be doing, you will be the magnet to draw other black people to that light again. So akusiyinto vele kumele siyithathe vele kancane. Now ku-Eskom sisenkingeni, siku-load shedding. The solution has got to come from us. Asikwazi kulokho si-complain. We spoke here ukuthi, and we're hoping this will stimulate the minds of youth. There is what is called the ionosphere above earth, which is free electricity. Your ancestors proved that you can transfer electricity without wires. They were using obelisk. Pyramids were the generators of electricity. Manje nihlulwa yini makhaya? That guy, Unbonisile, the guy who developed that radio. Hey, lo Zimbabwe. Hey, they are there, these frequencies, makhaya. Iphahleli into. Uvuke nombono ukuthi hayi no thatha le yanto uhlanganise nalokhu. Sizohlangana izoyenzakala lento. Never doubt yourself because you have that ability. The government is not going to give us any solution for lendo lemesa bayenzile. How do you eat more than 400 billion? It disappears in jail. Now we are stuck with that problem. But the imali, now we have to suffer. There are not even efforts of trying to trace that money. Because imali ngathi disappear nje. Uke wezwe nje kuthiwa hayi babuya le Switzerland. They've requested the Swiss government to check ukuthi labantu abatshontshe le mali baphi. It means ukuthi it is a ploy kahle to destroy the Eskom. Right? And that is a selfish drive by people who are going to be, taken out by nature very soon.
Evicted.
Europe yahlanya yonke. Ngalento yama bayibizana. Blue whatever, but in green. Green energy. They are pushing everybody towards that green energy, and it is known and proven ukuthi currently the wind as well as the solar, this can never produce enough currently to sustain the country. It has to develop, and it won't develop automatically. Why? Because they depend on the intelligence of white people from Europe. I know we've come up with this technology. There is no center in Africa that I know that is developing plans and ways on how to deal with electricity. It's there, free. But when now you're humble, you spend a billion, uloko work power station, instead of developing a technology that is there. And Tesla has proved that. Tesla developed that, to prove the workings of the pyramid. Manje, what's wrong, mntomnyama? Unamanzi, unamalahle, unayo yonke. But Africa yonke, it's in darkness. Hamba DRC, same thing. Hamba Nigeria, same thing. Hamba Kenya, same thing. What's wrong with us? Yile sigula ngayo. Okumele silaphe kuyo. Misalignment. Hey, remember ukuthi when you are a hybrid, you are misaligned. There's no creativity because you are used to the fact that the master is going to come with a solution. You are always relying on the master to come up with your own solution. What is a nation? A nation, one of the characteristics of a nation are people who are able to solve their own problems. So how do we then qualify to call ourselves a nation? When we can't even solve one problem, it's simple. Albany. When we are over 40 million, what's wrong with us? So, that is the generational curse that we need to deal with. We have all the intelligence. We have all the intelligence. All we need to do is to reignite that spark within all of us so that our creativity rises again. Ingane zethu need to surpass abo Imhotep, abo Bab Credo. We can't always be quoting them. So we need to surpass their development and find ourselves, ngengasho la ngathi abanye abantu will think ukuthi yihaba. In future, abantu abamnyama bazokwakha la emoyeni. Hey, ukuthi kahle once you understand the laws that govern the universe, hey, ungakaya anywhere. Because when you know that force, it don't la layer, it don't so. If I put a structure here, it will be stable. It's nothing impossible. Hey, izinto ezinjalo wena ke. So, kumele sivule. Heru says, open up your mind. Receive me. I will give you all the knowledge you need. Because the custodian, what you call the Akashic records, this is what they are quoting with Yehuti and the Sun. When you talk about the Akashic records, where universal knowledge is stored, ilanga. Bese is through ama frequency a controller ubani indlu of gas. The sun generates the frequencies, but they pass through the moon to reach us. And the Uchehuti is associated with the moon. So all frequencies. Ilapho makasha asikhulumi hamba mesiti. You go to the Father through the Mother, through the moon. Now meditator, you want to ascend, you have to go through the moon. Because that is the controller of the frequencies. Yingakho sibizwa inyanga. Because we use the power of the moon to foretell the future. The moon knows everything. Because the moon gave birth to everything that is. When we talk about the unified field, that is Heru, we are talking about a combination of the sun energy and the moon energy. What you also know as sacred geometry. Hey, such a simple thing. Ubaba, umama, indota, or indotakazi. Hey, manje, hey. The first Trinity. The first Trinity, it was Nun, Ta, and Ra. Atum Ra. That's the original Trinity, but never called that Trinity. Why? Because kune bureaucracy that you can never jump. It's Trinity of earth. You can't jump it. You need to call the Trinity ka Asa Oset Heru. Ike yangifaka enkingeni mina, I know from experience. Ngahamba ngathi no mina sengiyazi. Sengibiza lo Trinity yezulu. Ngavelela amabhadi why. Until I came back to the earthly Trinity. Ngisho noma ukusiku roadblock enjani ndoda. Ma approach ushaye nje lokuthathu. Asawu said yes. Asawu said ulokhu uphinda. Bazolokhu bathi. Bashaye nje. O abanye nje mosondela bafike lo munye umkhathalo injalo makhehla. So manje imfundiso lesiyitholayo and lezi zinto esikhulumayo ngithi mina I will never prescribe umuthi engingawuzamanga mina. Mengikhuluma ngalento ngizamile mina. Ngidlule bunzimeni. Ngishaya nje lokuthanda. Ubona kahle ukuthi hayi kubi la. Ama roadblock anzima kabi. Sometimes bakumise just to greet you. Thokoza uyaphila ke. Hayi uyaphila uhambe. You understand? Because manje you are acknowledging and respecting the earthly Trinity. So kusemqoka ke makhehla. Uheru uyeke iboss. Steering sala emhlabeni. Yonke into kuthiwa amakhosi when before they waged war they would invoke the spirit of Heru, the victor, and the bawine kuleyo war, then come back and thank uHeru. Njengathi siwinile sinqobile kulesizwe. We were challenged. And sakwamukela lokho. Kuthi hayi no. Bayenziswa labantu. Isikhathi sakhona. So there are no bad feelings. Especially mawubona ukuthi you are now dealing with the ignorance. You can't argue and lower your vibrational frequency to their vibrational frequency. Because now you are busy. Uhlelile phezulu. Mesibuye Bakeville, one of the achievements during this difficult time. Mesibuye Bakeville will be launching officially the opening of the Kemet University of Truth. Ukuthi wonke lama challenge senza njengoHeru. The storm awusibalekeli. Uyasiqonda. Uyuze sona to ascend to higher heights so that you remain there. There are so many disturbances ezoyenzakala, in your life. Busy manje, not only about Bakeville but also the unity concept. Yahlangana kamnandi. Do you understand? If ngabe we were at a consciousness ukuthi we will be affected by anything, any storm that comes, we will never reach our goal. And the most important thing about concert yang 29, music uzobukhona, ama get down izowashaya. But that's not the main thing why you are there. Keep it in mind. It's not about Ama get down, but to demonstrate to your ancestors that you've heard the clarion call to unite. Hey. So Messiah la Pepitori, sisuke siyoyenza leso sifungo with our ancestors. Ukuthi sizwile, we've heard that our solution is in our unity. We are demonstrating that to say ukuthi from henceforth, this is how we are going to move as a collective. And this is how we are going to destroy the establishment. By ukuthi manje sesiba self-sufficient. Every year we are planning what projects can we launch within this 12 months. Impuphu factory, factory of fish oil, factory factory, whatever we consume. It has to start on the 29th, where all of us agree. And that agreement we are not making with abantu benyama phela. We are making an agreement with our ancestors. from today, we are stopping behaving like slaves, because it's only a colonized mind that perpetually works for individual achievement. A conscious mind understands that my success is dependent on the collective. Without the collective ivumelane ukuthi asisathengi lempuphu yalapha sesithe iyanuka impi if ungakayiboni leyo ngazi impi iyanuka, and we must be ready for that war. Angithi kuthiwa you need to hit the colonizer where it hurts the most. Esikhwameni. Once ubashaya la esikhwameni, oh, you don't need to raise even a gun. Bazozambela. Asazi ukuthi football yakho. Asazi ukuthi football yakho ngoba remember ukuthi njengoba sebefoma bo-Irania, all these insulting things like it. Bona kahle kahle are rejects of Europe. Europe didn't want them anymore. But ihambani ngenani emkhumbini lani lenda khona, that will be your home. Kepha sisanifuni la. Njengoba sebeqinela thina kanje. Baqoshiwe laba vela khona. Why? Because most of them were criminals. Ama rapists. So lenda bayenze when they arrived here, it was something that was in their DNA, man. Bahlula Europe. Beza la bazoyenza la manyala abo la. So you must never feel inferior. Uthukwa iphunu litshela ukuthi hey nje sakafol. Umtshela ukuthi uya reject wena. Ijalo. Hey, ijalo. And the factual asikhuluma manga. Uthi why bayitshela ukuthi bazofela la. Vele somanqoba. Okugcineni ababafuni laba vela khona. So iphondo mele ligobe, otherwise basenkingeni. So lapho makhehle ilapho nje asi let us be motivated every day. Let us as a collective work towards waking up other black people. But please don't convert. Khuluma nje one sentence. Meke ngakuzwa dlula. Ngoba you are going to waste your energy trying to convince somebody that is locked in their mindset. Ukuthi umlungu, hayi, bakhona nasekhaya, emakhaya. Umlungu engahamba la sohlupheka, songwana uthini? How? No, emakhaya we're going to face that challenge. That's the prevailing, a message emakhaya. Umlungu wahamba sizohlupheka. Mina ngithi abahlupheke vele. Ukuze bahluzeke la emakhaya. How can uhlupheka unomhlaba? Lo muntu beyahlupha unyawukile. So what's your problem? You must use the land to feed yourself. Lokhu depende ebantwini. Depende on our enemies who can poison us. Namanje, melanin, we must thank melanin because they've tried many times to kill all of us. Basifakele poison emanzini. And lawo maqala wakakhulunywa. Instead ukuthi TRC dile nalezo zinto. Oh, they go and drag indlovukazi yethu umamwini. Nomzamo. Nomzamo. Hey, they go and drag the only person who was active and defending her people. Zonke. Hey, Amayamapunu even told them, go to TRC. Baba Yega. Manje, we are saying Guti. Hi Guti. Guti waikala aliboli. So bavumbula even when they are 90 years. Sitoza lawen. Wozo pegana nale kalo walenza. Ubani lepunu pason ubani. Upason no HIV. How can you confess about your evilness and nothing happens to you? See Abona man, you say London, you say Russia, everywhere. After you attempted to kill the whole black nation. Yini leyo nto leyo. Le TRC kahle beyenzwe lethina. You find that ukuthi manje amasotsha eMK are equated with amabhunu. Huh? How can you equate umkhonto wesizwe with amabhunu? Angithi manje kuthiwa amajita must come and confess. Ama-festival abawenzile, if you understand internal operation before you would understand City Festival. Ama-festival abawenzile, mangaki, obani, kuphi. A fighter who was fighting for liberation ends up, in a court of law brought by their own people. What sickness is that? Ngiyabona ke konke lokho but indlovukazi umamwini. Ukuthi bamtreshe. Nale fake pope ubani? Dudu. Arrogantly and silly. Requesting umamwini to apologize. Apologize for what? We know things didn't go well. There might have been problems. Utaki meseke umdwembe. Yabona? Figure in that level. Ukuthi mele mjabulise umaster. Iqueen imile. Itu nomzamo akafe. Why? Because she's making us uncomfortable. She keeps calling on the return of the land.
Which is what it's about.
Bamtaget. Why alapa bravely? I was there with her. Hand of God, 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 hand of God. I will forever be inspired by strength. That's one person who went through hell in front of us. But man accuse all sorts of things. Ubulala ustompi, wenze lokhu. We have the amanga mebe lokho bawaphinda to a point nabantu abamnyama sebebuka umamwini ngelinye ihlo. Umamwini, I always say ukuthi umama kaStombi knew ukuthi umamwini didn't kill lo mntwana. But bembuza in one of the interview that SABC refused to play. But ingane yakho le before ngatsha bambusa lapha bamletha lapha eboxini. Uthi hayi asiyiyo. Manje yini lo ikhuluma emaphepheni? Hayi dibase so. Umamwini's image is finished. Amanga that was also adopted by politicians all politicians now, we start seeing them, attacking umama from all quarters of South Africa. Who never lifted a gun in their lives because they are close to Tata. Sis, hey, because I lived with her. I know the struggle she went through just to protect you and the future of African people. So asibeni as brave as umamwini. And they never as umamwini. Hey. Omunye umuntu ngabe wazibulala, wadla amapilisi. I've never seen a lady being attacked in that manner. And bamathekelani iniso. The truth. But at some point, one time, umamwini stopped Utata from agreeing na maphulo. At some point, they wanted to release him conditionally. Mama watangeke. People are going to ban your life. You dare accept this thing. That's why there was deep-seated. They hated Mama. And we loved it. We didn't care. We didn't care ukuthi bathini. Uyazi a leader must touch you langa phakathi. Umfile moyeni ukuthi lo muntu lento ayishoyo lento ayenzayo resonate with the core of my being. We didn't care ukuthi how much money they use. Who's this guy who came out here confessing after Umama died? Lesa spice amabhunu lomfishane ubani. He was umuntu welenduza weniya we-intelligence. Wakonfessa ukuthi hayi yithi esaplanta abantu kuMandela Football Club. Yithi esacreator le story. There was nothing like that. And the ANC knew that. They knew that. But manje, because the agenda ka queen to say this is a very powerful couple, umama no tata combined, that was power. And every time they agree, kulama meetings abo, utata will come home. I report to mama. How mama would say, asiyenzi leyo. It's true. It happened. Until they were angry enough to say, let us drive a wedge between these two people. All sorts of stories were then, thrown at mama. Utata wenziwa an angel. Huh? Sonke were fooled. How Utata, the angel, can't even be attacked. In terms of even doesn't die. The only brave person who could do that to Mama. Majuta na mandi nabo bonke labantu we surrounding Utata. Babona ukuthi this woman uyingozi. We will never achieve what we want to achieve. If labantu are together. Babahlukanisa.
Break the family.
All of us were disappointed.
Let's break the family.
How can Utata do that? When Umama waited for 27 years. Umama huye begephethe the torch of this family. We would have never known about the Mandela family if it wasn't for Umama. Yes. If it wasn't for Umama, we would never know this name. Manjege, those are things besisaba nathi ngoba siyingane. But Umama besimduduza in her tears, feeling the pain being betrayed by her organization. deciding consciously and intentionally siding with the colonizer. This is why we are here in this mess esikuyo. Because umama saw what he you are further selling our people. Ekotes. If voice mama was suppressed intentionally. Because if she was there in those negotiations, bengeke sibuye silambata. Sithi siyo negotiator, kepha we come back with fuck off. Umhlaba, umqebo awubuyanga. Besinegotiator. Besinegotiator.
Sunset clause.
On top of that, you're right, you can. We offer Mapunu a sunset clause to say, as long as you are here, umhlaba wako is protected.
Sun must set.
Amapunu are saying we didn't ask for it. They offered us because they didn't want us to leave the country. What madness is that? Half of your problem is being solved by Labantu Bayahamba when we are babuisa. Hi, don't go. Here's the sunset clause. We are not going to be taken away from your land. And I'm blaming local because they were true to the document they produced. And the most select document, the Freedom Charter. How do you say, Gucci, land belongs to all that lives in it? How do you say that? Umkhuluwam was forcefully removed and killed for land yake. Now, because he's occupied by a white person, we are saying to me as an African person, that person has a right to live and work the land. Yin land. And the song we were taking up. Why? Because we believed Guti, our leader doesn't patrol high. And the Leon Tumu illetwa umtomnyama ke. It's no longer white people who are inflicting this pain to us. It's these black people. Yiko asinanda. Siyaphatha ngithi. Siyaphatha. We're hoping ukuthi, they will sober up. One day sike sivuke. Sizwe nje ukuthi bonke abantu abamnyama in that colonized and captured parliament are agreeing to bring back our land. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
If umnyama back, manje what's their problem? Bafuna nama 2/3 yani.
Sign on, no.
Umlungu nakathatha lo mhlaba wafuna 2/3. Manje usabani. This is your country.
Sign on.
Thatha umhlaba. Usukume nje lapha ukuthi hey. Futhi. Yebo khulu. Once we reach a critical number, it's going to happen. Once GK reaches a critical number, sizohlala like threatening for a month until they destroy the fake constitution. It's going to happen. We are going to unite and say, Sibopi Pande song. We are not moving. So that sizolala strategy. Literally. Sizene ngubona yonke sithi asimuvi la until you destroy the system which is a cancer to us.
To nature.
It's going to happen because it's all about us. When we speak with one voice, there's no politician that will stand against that. So manje, bayasikhaphaza because of the divisions we have. Manje ke nami sengicela uhlehlele emalwane. Amalwane bayangibiza. Kepha nje ithuba, remember ukuthi every time we close a season, we all testify. Ukuthi mina at a personal level, le season ingibambe kanjani. So the floor is open.
Heru. Heru ke season ya Heru. Heru kile kantsho tsanga tabaholo. Msebetsi wethu wa mo JK. Msebetsi omonyane. Umuholo wa badimo. Ba shebile rona ba sebetsa ho rona hore o phethe msebetsi o tlamehile o phethe. System mkhulu khala ibua are parallel system tlamehile setwe up. Parallel system e setwang up tlamehile tlhaho ebe yona e idumelang ho ratsa keng nature. This is what I want. Nature hona le ntwe e batlang ho rona. Nature matsona le badimo ba shebile rona ho re tloetsa re tsamaya ka yona kapa ntse re tsamaya ka system ya shwa go ba ke pula ya se gola ntsena ntse se pula se gola ntse le puna ntse ina le la mare isinya maka ke nnete eme se le nako ya nnete o re ho eme nnete hohle motse ke tsamateng tse ke ikela south nna bokhoroze pula yana ho a tlala fatshe kore wa bona wa senyeha metsi a dutla hohle mare kore e emetse rona beng ba naha hore re tle ka di-solution e jwang rona ha ile re le bat banete e re ke bentse kore ya ntse ya ihlaka ntse itla kore beke le beke ntse itla mkhula bua ntse itla e ahe ho Bibili e bua ka Eden. Ha e bua ka Eden, first chapter tseta ho bo evictiwa batho be ba evictiwa tseta be re ba system e ntse re phela system e ntse re phela ba leka we emisa ba leka o etsang a sio hobane Bibili khona o bua part eo fela kore a se a bona Eden eo e ba buang ka yona e ne se a bona ke se rona ke se harona ke great empire of Kemet e tlamileng re tsoselletse ha taba ya hore ka jeno ha re batla ho ja re batla ho ipepa re shebana le di Shoprite le di Pick n Pay ha etse sense metsi a dipula tlamile ebe a fepa dijo hona mo ditractive ene e ba ntho e leng hore e emiswa ke rona ya bonahala tlamile re etse jwang tlamile le dikolo tsa rona je ka mkhula ntse e bua revolution e qale hona mo Kemet Truth University ema ha eme e change dikolo change kore ho qalwe hona mono kaofela re keneng sekolo ha botjha hobane yentse re matha re PhD re di ntse le maka ntse le system ya maka ha re qaleng botjha hore o moholo kapa wena so le motswadi so le nkgono ha re qaleng ha botjha e re batla mo mkhulu ke itsa mona ke dula ke ngona mkhulu a re green energy ba rentsha mashaleng leshala hona le mkhulu ana le teng mona o mpontshitse matla leshala ne ke sa le bone leshala ntse le leshala ho nna ibile I even bought into this whole I'll call it a lie greenhouse gases well ke ite vele ho industrial revolution intse senya moya intse senya metsi intse si impa leshala ka bolona this brother o mpontshitse hore leshala is what they use to clean weeds. So water is it's a filter for water. So hore bona bo di chlorine tse ba di kenyang bo di fluoride tse ba di kenyang leshala metsi a ka kena hona mo a tswa le clean ka mona leshala ke botso ke carbon ke yona ntho ntse re bua ke carbon ke melanin ke lona leshala le cleaner le mobu o cleanwa ke leshala le moya o cleanwa ke leshala kore leshala le a cleana ne ke sa ibone ntwe ba re ntsha leshaleng ba re green energy ke utlwisisa a ke kape ihlile nature e batla ho hlweka e se batla ho ba clean se le nako ya nature hore be clean
ayivuleke ozonile
ayivulele tsathi lo this brother was in Zimbabwe oring yena he dropped out of school and then he got this revelation atsoa atsiba hore tlamehile a etseng that's the solution ke tsona di center tse tlamehileng re be re di emisa ntho ya bona ya kusile ha e fele mar mashala rona askatswa lona mashala rona askatswa hari mashala ibile ayetsuwa le hona tje dikukutu di engeng hantse re besa re khona ho etsa mashala it's called biochar re etsa ntho it's a whole another world re etsa ntho tse ngata ka tsona ba rena ha re ithuteng hape ha re qaleng fatshe and let's align with nature. This whole story is out there, we must be dominant over nature. It's not us. That was never us. With nature is our brother, it's our sister, it's our nature, letswalo, le badimo, ke ntho e le nngwe. Ha re emeng rona re emiseng matswalo a rona, kore letswalo ha o entse kano wena yourself wa ratsa ke tlo etsa check iphethe hobane ke letswalo la hao le buang le wena. So don't go outside letswalo la hao. That is ho tsosa asa. Ke ha asa a tsoa ke letswalo la rona asa. So har ka emisa fela ra iqonda hona mo, and it's personal ko wena o tsebang ho buang le letswalo la hao. Mare e ba letswalo la hao ke ena modimo ho wena. Ra ka etsa jwalo, ra etsa sure hore mobu wa rona ha ro pave. Taba ya ho pave la mo. Kapa re kenye di bojwang bo etsang ha bo re fepe. Ha re kenye dijo. Ha re kenye difate di re etsa rona le long term, iseng ntho ya ona tje ya 3 months. Ha re kenye difate tsa dijo. Re etseng sure metsi a pula ha felle dinokeng tse leng hore di ditshila. Hobane ho etsuwang switch e kenywa metsi. Ka mona that brother Gabriel Oyibo. Gabriel Oyibo o bua ka hydrogen, khulu dula entsa e sure it's the only it's hydrogen. Everything is hydrogen kore on levels by levels. Mara ha hlahisa inspiration ya hae hore we tshwa e ho atu ka hona le bo no hona le kore di teng hona le kore di teng hai ka bonun kore honso qhubeka hai ka bonun kore honso qhubeka le di hona mo rona fela ra ka align fela letswalo ma kore taba e letswalong ha re ka emisa letswalo ra re nature ra re badimo.
So just to add to the show, Professor William. Remember, Gucci, we are not disconnected from nature, and we are a replication of what happens above. So what we got,
Heru. I was raised in the system, but from young age it was wrong.
From the Pope.
It was just wrong to me. Everything just didn't make sense. About that and that. Logic, I kaka.
Hey.
So, like in Pitori, and la season ya Heru, which showed hore he batho ba bantsho ba ka kopa ka ira la metlo.
Definitely.
I want to speak English.
No, speak.
Right.
Right.
One thing I've realized is that I can do something alone, but I can do more.
Definitely.
And we can do more.
Definitely.
When we've got a third person, we've got more heads, we've got more minds. So, exponential growth. Because even our voice is going to be louder. And the voice which I mean is that the internal voice. Over creativity. Now I've always believed rona. If we can level le fatshe, fastest run, ke motho o mong. The highest jump, ke motho o mong. The fastest thrower, ke motho o mong. I understand. Physically, we are the first. Yes. Because whatever they try to do, we end up excelling it. That shows everything carried. Knowledge is ours.
Yes.
I'll give you an example, which is about Babangwe, and especially about that are not aware. Moto Lekoa has to go to school to build a computer. Mara Moto Munsu can just look at it. I can't. So, Hobalang Lorona Retsohe from this confinement that we're in. And actually start doing something for ourselves. So, Nkulu, I appreciate the words.
Time.
Heru.
Athokoza siyabonga. Amakhehla ke la silindele ePitori. Esocela ukhehla uSifota akazi. Kancane nje. About remember ukuthi asikho la next week.
Saturday, no?
And the song sePitori makhehla. Sonke. Mele sifike lapha sibaningi ePitori so that siyo joina nabanye abafowethu abalapha. So samba on Saturday. Meaning ukuthi Sunday akuna lecture next week.
Okay.
Sizobe si relaxa. Ngoba sobe sishama get down. Ukhehla ulungisile lapho umqombothi. So shaya nje after 11. But ukhehla mase ke qeda ukudla ke uzos brief about readiness. Indlovukazi beyizama ukucollecta ilist yabantu so that sikhona ukarrange sibone ukuthi bangaka abantu abahambayo from la. Abantu, please, can you write so that sazi by tomorrow ukuthi sibhuke itaxi engakanani. Ngoba asina there's no excuse. Akekho umuntu omele enze ke excuse. Because sijule lapho singabantu abamnyama. Asifuna ukwenza. Let us walk the path. Wherever we are, because I say remember ukuthi community engagement that is mobilizing for black unity on the 29th of September. From Epitor to Davidson, ni ready market. Davidson. From Davidson to somewhere else. The whole country. They are motivated to mobilize and say Mkulu is running on. Tina season host.
From the kingdom of Asa. Heru. Remember Pitori Yerebusa Chogozani, Pitori Kutarasta, Itiru Turvala Pitori.
I have a Thursday.
So, this thing this one pray from one area to the other, and it was steadily built up to the 29th just September. Nago Pitu, Radena Pitu. This is about What I am now, what you are myself.
Yabona-ke basilinde ukudla nesixoxo because but Makesha hayi asiyibizeni ngegama layo yithwane yithwana siyipitori mele silishintshe le gama lelo ngeke siyabonga bukhona iGauteng hayi iGauteng la mele sithole lokhosi bamatswana abatswana huwe here kumele sithole lobo bukhosi ukuthi bebi ubizwane so that we name the whole of iGauteng when we are in control, when we are in power, we can do anything. So she that bring a pain to us. Look, compromise, we can't be changing. I don't know about how you're wasting a budget by changing less into less. Yeah? How convenient. And when they took over from the British, they changed everything.
igama lomphumelelo ngisuka eWaterford ngihamba nesista wami i-videos zababa zikamkhulu sibone actually my son is very good. Mama asambe angiyazi ukuthi kunjani la. I'm happy with what ekhulunywa. Let's buy it first. Sayithenga incwadi and then it's supposed basizile last week mara kwakho something so namhlanje uphephe iphisi yasathi akusiya mshini so siyabonga balapha and
thokoza Ndlovukazi nizwile Ndlovukazi thini itshelwe ingane leyo ngane inesabelo salelo. Those are future leaders okumele sibheke kubo. Kepha siyabonga Ndlovukazi nodadewenu ukuthi nikhona kusekhaya nani nizo-eda effort towards liberating umuntu omnyama. Thank you so much.
Not alone, yeah.
Thokozeni.
Didn't come alone.
Siyayivala noma usekhona. Ningasabi man. Ningagwatshiswa uset.
Heru. Musipiwa ngeka, musipiwa yekisu. We are light of simple. I was in Kalehops. But I have to acknowledge one thing. How many of you people still remember this TV program about Dialogue?
Yeah.
There's this group called Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yes.
My older brother, the late, he had an album called I Am of Earth, Wind and Fire.
Okay.
Now it had this schematic
gods,
deities you might want to call them, right? Now, as a 10-year-old, you are fascinated by these things. But growing in apartheid South Africa, you don't understand these things.
Yes.
The Bible, it says Kemet was evil. And they did horrible things to the Israelites, the chosen people. Yet, when you open history books tell you that Greece and Rome were the most corrupt societies back in the day. Right? And yet, morning, noon, and night, they bombard us with that.
Egypt.
Brothers and sisters, I am here to challenge anyone who will dispute this fact. The Bible is full of racism.
We're banning it.
It's full of racism because it says it says that we, the black people, are cursed. Why? Because Noah's son Ham saw his father butt naked, and therefore he laughed at his pictures. What they're gonna do? They're gonna make his lips big, right? Because he laughed at his father's willy, therefore they are going to make it big. Yet there are women, when they look at our willies, they go insane. They say that 666 is the mark of the beast. But who has 666? We are. And if we are 666, and we are the devil, we are the beast in their eyes and in their children and their children's children. When they look at us, what do they see? Are we the beast or are we the original people?
Original.
We are divine.
The black soil that nourished the very land that they coveted for centuries, that they possessed and refused to let go. Right? It's full of what? 6 melanin, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. The very thing that we have. And now there encourages our women to bleach their skin so that they can look like what? Like them. When they were living in caves while we were building pyramids. Heru. Heru.
Siyabonga ke. Into nje bengicela ukuyiphawula ukuthi ake sibongeni uHeru. Heru. Heru. Yazi every Sunday. Linganetha Friday, Saturday. But Sunday ngiyathunga. Every Sunday. So usimamele uyabona ukuthi nesibane efinyane singivula iyathula every Saturday evening ithi tu Heru siyabonga ukhona omunye siyavala
onale ntlha nngwe o ntse e tlhaisa nkgolo ntse re hybrid re shebeng bo hybrid ntho e nkwela ha bua jwalo is that we've now got something called the genetically modified seed. Now there's something called heirloom seed as well, which is heirloom original, original, which is not hybrid. So tlameile kore tabe ya bo hybrid re shebeng from every angle nje. From every angle nje re shapeng bo hybrid and go back to heirloom seed. Let's be heirloom seed. That's what we are, the original people. Re tshale lefatsheng ho bonahale re boma.
And then the corner when I care. See, I emphasize the Interlude hybrid because Ubu hybrid is responsible for the conditioning, material condition today. Why? Because abantu abaningi they made a conscious choice. Ukuthi abambe ngapha kufana nezinyanga zamanje. Qoba isiphambano sizidlozi. Ngomngene endumbeni isiphambano yonke le mesle. Manje they are normalizing into ongamelanga ibe normal. The minute you find isiphambano that is associated with something that never existed, you have insulted your ancestors.
That's not true.
So izinto ezincane lezi sizendayo nje. But they have a deeper, a meaning and understanding. Ingakho you will be forever. Nami ngithwaza. Besiye esontweni ngenkani lesathi. Ngoba ugobela ungitshela ukuthi hayi uyayicombine lena. manje kumele siphume kulowo mkhondo. Indaba yesonto ayikho eAfrika. Kumele sikwazi lokho ukuthi remember ukuthi isithunywa nedlozi into eyodwa. Isithunywa size neBhayibheli. Abolkhanyana when they went underground babiza isithunywa instead of idlozi ngoba umlungu hated the name idlozi. Manje free. So ufunani lapha esithunyweni? Isiphambano sifunane endumbeni yakho man. Asivaleni. Sevala makhethe. Thokozini.